What's up, ninjas? What's going on? Sneaky Saturday, that's what's going on. It's actually getting pretty hot out here. It was nice and breeze first part of the day, so I got to take this hoodie off. But anyway, I'm out here like I told you in last night's video. I've got another full day. I just got here at the clinics. I call this the clinics because it is two separate clinics, two different companies side by side, but I take care of both of them all at the same time. Anyway, got a problem. And the problem is the Ferris Z3X has let me down and I'm having to use the 54-inch or 52-inch ZK, and it's the PTO switch. So one thing that I haven't checked yet, and I haven't had a chance, I don't even know if I have any on me honestly, is the fuse. So I will check the fuse and hopefully that'll fix it, and if that's the case, then it's pretty simple. But it still kind of throws me off and, you know, makes me question, why is it blowing fuses? Who knows? Anyway, if it's not the fuse, then there's something else with that harness or something, but the PTO switch is not working, which brings me to my next topic, or yeah, how important it is to have multiple mowers with you, at least two, sometimes if you can't, even three. And if you can't excuse me, if you can't, of course, afford, or you're not at that point where you can just buy another mower, try to at least have a push mower with you, because a push mower will at least allow you to finish that job as much as possible. If you're like halfway through, or maybe you have a couple more yards to go, a push mower will help you. There it is. Again, it's pretty tall, but it's not like severely, I mean, some spots and areas, but you keep in mind, a lot of the, I mean, that's pretty tall. I'll take that back. A lot of these yards are still first-time cuts for me. They wouldn't be normally, but with the amounts of rain, that's pretty tall. Oh yeah. With the amount of rain that we've had, I just have not been able to get to these yards. And I've been having to text people all day and letting them know where I'm at and if I'm gonna be there today, next week, whatever. It's just what it is. You can't get to these yards when it's raining. What do I do? I don't care if I was running solo, if I had 5 employees with me. If it's piss pouring rain, the amounts of rain that we have had, there's just nothing you can do. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. All done, ninjas, all done. I'm actually leaving now to go do a quote, and then I gotta go do another couple. But anyway, first time cuts, man, always a lot of trimming in here, a lot of freaking trimming, but I got it under control. Should be a breeze from here on. And my phone is blowing up with people wanting jobs and customers wanting quotes, so I may just have to hire somebody. There's no way I can keep up with the demand that's happening right now. And anyway, yeah, there's no way that I can keep up with the demand of constant customers wanting new quotes. So another thing I want to point out is, when you establish your business and you've been around the block, so to say, you know, for a number of years, you know, you can still always throw out, I always advise and would recommend to always throw out flyers and things of that nature. You want to always get your name out there more and more. But you will see a point in time in your career, or if this is a side gig, whatever, for you, that word of mouth spreads a long way, and you're going to get customers left and right. Then they'll look you up online. They'll have friends whom you might have helped before. All I'm trying to say is you're going to have more work than you can handle, So sometimes we stress so much about, oh, I need more work, I need more work, but then you'll get to that point where you're stressing how to get to everything because you got more work than you can handle. I'm really trying to hold off of hiring anybody because I'm so paranoid about all this stuff that's going on, and just like I said before, just because of my son and stuff. But I don't know, I'm at this point I really need to bring on somebody on board. I'm gonna go take a look at this quote. I don't know if I'll be able to get a chance to record there or not. I'll probably just show you maybe if the customer's there and tell, you know, I got to talk to them and stuff. But I'm gonna try to return some of these calls, and I'm gonna record it and show you how these people sound and what they say, and you tell me what you think. So that was the yard I just quoted. Really nice people, and they basically don't want any mowing service. They just want to grow their yard, you know, grow the grass. They've got a lot of weeds. So this is what I've been trying to tell you, ninjas, and I keep mentioning it, but I really want to try to get you to really understand how easily you can make more money. So when you hold on, this is pretty tight in here. So I basically told him that I'll go ahead and I give him some rough estimates, but I'm gonna give him an exact quote over to text by tomorrow. And I basically told him aeration, overseeding, fertilizing. We'll do that in the fall. And the 8-step process of spraying, and he was super interested in it, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him that text. But 8-step process, and I'm gonna make money. I've already been, you know, signing up people left and right on that and getting, at least throwing out quotes, and there's several more I gotta get back to. And I make money by absolutely doing nothing. Now the aerations I'm gonna do, I have no problem doing that. So one good thing going down the hill like that, you can turn this on right here, and it's your engine brake. So the engine will brake on its own, so it'll take a lot of that off of the pads. But I hope you enjoy a little bit of the scenery right here. So I'm not really sure, ninjas, how high up in the air I am. I'd say probably 20,000 feet, maybe a little more. Pretty wild. Very narrow road too. So a lot of you ninjas will remember this is the house where the wife had some health issues last year, and I ended up finishing the season for free. So now we're back on schedule weekly, and she also wants to go ahead and get the spraying. Just goes to show, when you go a little bit out of your way to help them out, more things come your way down the road. Well, I'm back, ninjas. As you can see, the customer's going back in the house. Super sweet lady, and she wants to go ahead and get this yard taken care of and mowed and mulch up all the leaves. And she also wants me to aerate. I've got so many people who want to aerate. I kind of feel like it's late into the season to aerate, but people are really still texting me and saying, no, it's not. Let's get aerating, get it out of the way. And I'm like, okay, but I'm going to try to convince her to, if we still do it, that's fine, but to do it again in fall, because that'll really be where she's going to get the results. But I also mentioned the weeds again, where we can do the eight-step plan, 8-month process, 8-month plan to treat the weeds, and she seemed really interested in that. I'm telling you guys, there's money to be made. You can offer services that you don't necessarily do, connect with other companies, and you can make money that way and grow your empire, right? Grow your income. So I'm gonna go knock out this yard. It's probably gonna be the last one of the day since I'm gonna lose daylight, but it's such a small yard, so I didn't have a problem to head this way since I promised her I'd be here. I don't know if I'm gonna record. I'll probably record a little bit here on the mower instead of the tripod ordeal. and because it's going to be a lot of the mulching. I may not do that because I don't have those little plugs on the right ZK. I have it all on the Ferris. Anyway, ninjas, you see it now and you'll see it when it's done. I'm done. 7:40. It's a wrap. Sneaky Saturday is a wrap. So let's call one of the guys that just called me and see what they say, because they all want a job until they get the job. When they get the job, they don't want the job.
Hello?
Yes, is this Jeremy?
Yes, it is.
Hey Jeremy, this is Nick.
And I just moved down here, and I'm looking for work. I had my own lawn service when I was back in Georgia, and I'm trying to find some work like immediately. I know how to operate zero turn, weed eater, blend, you know, all that training. It's right up my alley. I got well over like 15 years of experience doing this stuff, and I was just trying to see that you need any help.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking to get some help for sure. How long? So wait, you said you had a business of your own down in Georgia?
Yeah, down in Muskogee, Columbus.
How long were you doing it down there?
Well, that's where I'm originally from. Well, I've been running my own business doing that landscaping like from 2010, but I've been having experience with it for like years, you know.
So,
and like I said, I'm up here with her. I got my kids with me, and I'm trying to find me something like immediately. I can start whenever, you know.
So, let me ask you, Jeremy, what's the plan here? Are you wanting to start your own thing at some point, or are you, what is?
Right now I'm just trying, I need to be working, you know. That's the main thing. Like I said, I'm up here now, and I got all my kids with me, and I'm trying to get on a job immediately. I need to be working.
Gotcha, but I meant for long-term wise, are you planning to do this on your own at some point? I'm just curious, is this something that you're looking for temporarily, you know, to get you by, or are you long-term, I guess is what I'm asking. So
I'm definitely, you know, that's something I always seen, you know, that I always felt to be a good investment. So I'm definitely in it long-term. I'm not trying to do anything short-term. I'm just trying to, basically, I'm at a regroup stage, you know. So once I get everything back to like how I need to be, eventually I'll be back up and running, you know, doing my own thing. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm trying to go to work.
I got you. And the reason I'm asking, Jeremy, is it's not a problem even if you are looking for short term, so that way you can get your own feet going and get your own thing going, you know. The reason I'm asking, so I know, you know what I mean? So that way I know if it's something that I can count on for long term or short term. That's all. It doesn't really bother me if it's something that you said, hey Nick, I just need it for a couple of months till I get my own feet up. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. That's why I ask.
Okay. No, yeah, I'm trying to rock and roll with it. If I can get with somebody where I can be able to, you know, be able to make, you know, be able to get everything going, I can balance things out.
Yeah.
You know, I have no problem.
Hey, off topics, since you ran your own thing down there, what kind of equipment did you use? Just curious.
Well, I'm running just regular zero turn weed. I wasn't really doing too much commercial. It was more residential. Then I was a field technician for a couple of apartment companies down there, so I had to manage the whole thing, like 2 of them by myself. You know, just operating off the John Deere zero turn, you know, weed eater, trimming, you know.
Well, did you have like commercial equipment? I'm just curious, or is it like residential equipment, or?
Oh, I was running commercial equipment.
What brand? I'm just curious.
Steel.
Steel? What about mower?
Yeah, pretty much everything was still hustler, ball, and zero turn.
Okay.
And like I said, when I was working doing the field technician, I was using the John Deere, but I know how to operate it, you know, so there won't be no problem for the brand. But me, when I was doing it, I was pretty wide open with it when I was doing the residential.
Gotcha. How old are you, Jeremy?
I'm actually 33. I'm going to be 34 in May.
Oh man, young buck.
Yeah, I had a transportation up here, you know, with no problem. So I'll be able to be able to get to wherever you need.
You're saying you got a license in a car?
Yes, but mine's back home. But I got access to my sister's vehicle. Like I said, that won't be no problem.
Okay. Well, all right, buddy. We'll communicate. We'll touch base tomorrow, and then try to see if we can figure out a place and time, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, man. Sounds good. I sure appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks, Jeremy. Bye. He's kind of funny there at first. That's why I was kind of laughing. And the reason I was making a little bit of a face there because nothing against him particularly personally. It's just they all sound the same when you talk to them. You know, they're very, I want a job, I need a job right now. And then a few months into it, they just get tired of it, you know, and they're just like, this is not for me. So it can be a good thing and a bad thing if you ever hire somebody who's done this thing by themselves on their own. Like he's obviously had a business from what he's telling me. So the good thing is they know what they're doing, hopefully. The bad thing is they could be stuck in their own ways and they're gonna act like they know everything, and they're gonna be one of those type of people where it's gonna be really hard to say or tell what to do. So you always have a little bit of that, something to keep in mind whenever you're trying to interview or hire somebody that has done this on their own at some point, you know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sneaky Saturday is a wrap. I'm out of here. I'm already pumped, man. I hope tomorrow it doesn't rain, because if it doesn't, I got to go do a few more yards. That way I'm caught up for next week. If it does rain, then I'll have to carry about 3 or 4 yards over into next week, but better 3 or 4 than 10, 15. But I've been going hard now for 4 days in a row. Wednesday was our first day back, which is what really messed me up, because Monday, Tuesday we had severe rain. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I've been doing 15 yards for 4 days. That's 60 yards now that I've done solo. And people are just throwing money at me because of everybody's trying to sign up for the weed control, aerations, you know, and then let's get on schedule mowing. This is a new customer right here, and she's already done the card on file, so business is booming. Take care, Ninja. Peace!